Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and it's time for our Make It Monday event. Mondays have never looked so good, right? Mondays, it used to be me getting up, oh, I gotta get ready for school, and then, oh, I gotta get ready for work. Now it's Monday, because it is a Make It Monday event. We do this every single week on Mondays where we live chat during the premiere of today's class. That is at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I bring you one bundle. It's one bundle. No open stock. You either pay the price of admission or you move on. I bring you one bundle that retails anywhere from $80 to $100, sometimes a little bit more. We retail it for $19.99. Yes, between $80 and $100 for $19.99. And we have manufacturers like Creative Expressions and Couture Creations and Crafter's Companion and Sizzix and Memory Box and. We bring you a different manufacturer each week. The product might not be the latest and greatest of their products, but at these prices, absolutely the greatest of their products. Hello. All of a sudden, a die that you thought maybe you were on the fence about, but now you can get that die and an embossing folder and another die for 20 bucks. That will make it the greatest item in your collection. I promise you, you are gonna love today's bundle. And since on Saturday, I launched 4 new colors of cardstock bases, the envelopes and card bases for Sizzix. They're exclusive here to Scrapbooking Made Simple. I'm gonna bring them into this Make It Monday event, so they are available for expedite shipping as well. I'm gonna use the $19.99 bundle. I'm gonna use these new card bases and envelopes, and I'm gonna use one more product that will be part of the Make It Monday. And when you see why, all of a sudden, everybody's at Sizzix is gonna go, ah, that's why she chose what she chose. Sometimes I don't give them the full picture of what I'm thinking. They find out when it happens here. And that's the right way, because these are my videos and my classes. And while I do share a lot with the manufacturers, I don't give them everything. I don't tell them everything. So today's event has started. You can find it at scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Look for the little boxes on our homepage. There's 4 of them. Click the one that says Make It Monday. It will take you right into this category. As long as you purchase just items inside this category, we will expedite it out to you. If you add a few things from other categories, it's still gonna get to you pretty darn quickly. I'm gonna tell you, shipping is really super fast right now. We're getting things out pretty darn quickly. 14 days, I think right now is where we're at the most. So hang tight, take a look at what I've got, decide what works best for you, whether you love the bundle, whether you love some of the card bases, whether you love it all, or you're just here for the entertainment. That's okay too. I am so glad to spend my Mondays with you. You make my heart happy. So I'm gonna tilt on down. I'm gonna walk you through the bundle. Again, no open stock. So you can't buy these items individually. You pay the price of admission, your $19.99, and get it all. Or you say, no, this bundle wasn't for me, and that's okay too. But wait till you see what I do. Wait till you see how I take all the products and kind of make them work together. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna tilt on down. Let's get started for today. It is super good to be here with you all. I am so glad to be home. I'm so glad to be back in my happy space and sharing it all with you, because you make the happy space just that much better. All right, down we go. Ready? Woohoo! All right, so let's zoom on in. Zoom, 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 zoom. And down and zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, so here is our bundle, the one and only bundle for today. There's your retail, $92, almost $93, on sale for $19.99. That means even if you have 1 or 2 of these items, pick up the bundle and give it to your friends, share them. I mean, the bundle is that great of a price. So what do I have for you today? Well, I have an embossing folder that I'm actually going to be using today. A 3D embossing folder. Look at, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I have got a beautiful floral die. Now this can be anything from Christmas to summer to spring, winter, fall, you name it. It gives you a little bit of everything. You've got holly leaves in there, but you've got regular leaves in there. You've got florals that will change just depending upon what is the color that you use. You've got little oak leaves in there if you want for fall. It's all up to you. This is an all over, every season, perfect type of die. Love it. And again, all the pieces on the back. Then I have an alphabet set for you. Everybody needs an alphabet set. It is all on one plate, which makes it easy peasy to roll through. Do you have to put a whole sheet down and cut every letter? No, you can take little squares, cover the letters that you want to spell out, and away you go, so that you can just die cut the word that you want to spell out. And the nice thing is, being that it's on one plate, nothing to lose, right? Amazing. And then we have a large frame set. Now I did something with this a while ago, and now that it's on this type of a value, holy smokes, you've got a beautiful large frame set. So if you love, and all the different shapes, look at all the different shapes you get to play with. If you love frames, not only are you going to get, you've got a solid and a frame, they just give you, I think they give you both. They do. So this is not only going to cut a frame, a thin little frame, it's also going to cut that solid out from the center. So you're getting a frame and a solid, a frame and a solid, a frame and a solid, a frame and a solid. So much to be done with this. So today's bundle, we've got the large frame set, which also will give you solids. So instead of, you've got 6 dies, but it gives you 12 different options. You've got the alphabet set. You've got the pretty, pretty, pretty floral set. And you've got the 3D embossing folder, all for $19.99. Now I'm going to be using the 3D embossing folder today. Hello, it's an SMS YouTube now. You know, you can hear it in the back. I want to show you quickly the 4 new colors of card bases and envelopes that I asked Sizzix to manufacture. And I picked the colors myself. And the envelopes, drum roll please. Brrr. The envelopes come with adhesive. You're like, well, of course envelopes come with adhesive. No, the original envelopes in their original colors do not have adhesive. This was a big point of contention. The adhesive, the yes or the no, the yes or the no. And I'm like, okay, it has to have adhesive. So I've got 4 new colors. I've got amber. I have got hot pink. I have got Marabella violet. And I have got Blue Lagoon, Marabella purple. So these are the 4 new colors that I have. There are 10 card bases and 10 envelopes in each set. And they retail for $4.99, but we have them on a YouTube Nut Yummies for $3.99. So I'm going to add them into our Make It Monday at $3.99 as well. We also have, just in case it's easier for you, we'll have the I Want It All bundle in there, so you get 1 of each color. There also, everything will be on sale for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm going to pull out 1 of each color. And this is where the blah comes in. Beautiful colors, right? Absolutely beautiful. And look at how well they work together. Fab, right? Now, if I was Stacy, if I was thinking like Stacy, what would have I done if I was going to do some new colors? Well, what if we had exclusive luster wax that matches the colors? Don't think Sizzix necessarily saw this coming. I have the exclusives on 7 colors of luster wax. And look at what I did. Look, Mom! looks pretty good, doesn't it? I can hear eyes rolling at Sizzix right now. So this is what we're gonna play with today because I'm very proud of myself. I picked the colors of the luster wax, and then about a year later I picked the colors of the card bases and envelopes, and I don't know that they necessarily saw that they actually coordinate. Wahoo kachoo! All right, so where to start? I'm going to start here with the yellow because I want you to see what I'm going to do. I've got my 10 card bases. Let's pull them all out. 10 card bases. And while the colors will work with some of the reveals and some of their regular cardstock, the very best way to get the matching color is to take the card base and use it as a mat. So, because when they're on sale, they're only $3.99, I am willingly going to give some of these up to make a mat. And you're like, what do you mean you're gonna give them up? I'm gonna cut them. What do you mean you're gonna cut them? Well, for every one card base that I cut into 2, I get mats for 2 finished cards. Every one card base I cut, I get mats for 2. So if I cut this down and I just cut this score line off, I have now made a perfect mat for this card base so that it matches. And I've made one for here so it matches. Now I take another one and I cut it on down, because no color is going to match better than the color itself. And now I've got another card base that has a matching mat, and another card base that has a matching mat. And then I cut my third. And another one has a matching mat. And another one has a matching mat, leaving me with just one card base to do something else with. So if I cut 3 card bases, I actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 perfect cards with mats ready to go, and an extra to do something with. So it's not like you're giving up a lot. You're still getting technically 7 to make 7 cards to be able to make. It's just now you have coordinated them so that they are perfect to each other. All right, I'm going to take and I'm going to cut a purple and then grab 2 card bases for my purple. So 1 card base that I cut gives me 2 finished cards. And because the colors match perfectly, that's what I'm going for. So I've got 2 in purple. Let's take my teal. And 1, 2, 3. So what an easy way to match everything without having to necessarily go look for paper. And really, they're super thick, super heavy. Now I've got these 2 that are good to go. And last but not least, let's do some hot pink. Hello, hot pink. So 1, 2. I only have 2. Oh, we'll have to open up a new hot pink. I guess on Saturday I like the hot pink. So pull 1 out. Oh, that's an envelope. 1 out, and that will make me my 3. So cut 1 to get 2. And at $3.99, it's okay to cut 1 to get 2. Now I'm going to take these and I'm going to roll them through my Big Shot machine, and I'm going to roll them with my 3D embossing folder. So Sizzix does 3D embossing folders. It's the only type of embossing folder they do is 3D. They've stopped doing all 2D for a while. You know the face up because you can see it's been indexed. There's the Sizzix name, there's the design, it's been indexed. It seems like you would want to take this side, which is a little bit smaller. See how it's a little bit narrower? And this would be the top, but it's not. Always look for the Sizzix name, and that's the paper. If you're doing printed paper, that's the paper you want facing up. I'm doing cardstock. It is white core cardstock, so if I were to tear this, it would tear to a white and not a color. So I'm doing white core cardstock. I have taken half of my card base that I cut, and I'm gonna put it right inside. With my Sizzix facing me, I'm gonna bring over my Big Shot machine. Now the sandwich for this is super simple. Because it is a 3D folder, it's thicker than most. You have your base platform. On your base platform, it talks about a 3D embossing folder and that the sandwich is just the platform. It is just the 3D embossing folder, no other cut plate on the bottom, and then a do not cut plate or a cut plate on the top, and you send it on through. Now a do not cut plate is a plate, this one's pretty warped. It's about time for me to get a new one. A do not cut plate is a plate that you try to keep from warping, so you try not to cut into it. Over time, it will warp as well, but this one's pretty old. And all it lets you do is send your embossing folder through, easy peasy. Also, I tend to like the chomp, chomp, chomp. So I like to send mine through with the opening here. I have never had a problem doing that. Everybody does it differently. You do what works best for you, but I do the chomp, 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 because I'm opening seed, chomp, 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 chomp. I do chomp, chomp, chomp first, put on my do not cut plate or a regular cut pad, whatever works for you. See this one, that one's almost a do not, see how it doesn't have many cuts in it? That's a great do not cut pad. Right over the top, send it on through, and roll. And you can roll forward and you can roll back. And this is what I've got. Right? Easy peasy. So let's take my purple and let's put my purple in there. Line it up. Looks pretty good. Done. Put it down, chomp, chomp, chomp. And send it on through. No, I got a little on here. We'll cut that piece off. Send it on through. And back. Now I've got my purple and you can really see that white coming through. I did not mist my paper. I'm just going for it. Let's do a teal. And a chomp, chomp, chomp. And away we go. Forward and back. Now you can absolutely mist your paper a little bit. It will loosen up the fibers in the paper. I'm a let's go for it kind of girl. And my last one is my hot pink. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Forward and back. Now I do have a couple options with these. Now that I've got them done, and I am looking for my sanding block. Hello, sanding block, which is over here. Hello, sanding block. I'll just grab you. Okay, I'm back. Sanding block from Sizzix. I'll put that in there too. Have to remind me to tell Elena. We got to put all this product in there. Okay, so I've got my sanding block. And now I have a couple options. I can just sand over the top, literally sand right over the top. So the sanding block that Sizzix has done is really great for paper. It doesn't sand too much, it doesn't sand too little, it doesn't put a hole in your paper. Super important. The grit is a great grit. You get 2 sanding blocks per package. So there's 2 of these in here. And I want to say they're like $6.99. But of course they'll be on we'll put them on sale because it'll be part of the YouTube Yummy. So now I can see my design. Of course I do have the back side as well. And depending on who you are, you may want to sand both sides to see what they both look like. You might find that the back side for certain things is better than the front side. But isn't it nice to know you have both? You choose which you want to use. Right? That's pretty good. Love that. Then I can take it and in fact, I think I'm going to cut it down just a little bit more so I have a little bit more of a mat. Grab my envelope. A little bit more off the top, a little bit more off the bottom, don't I wish? All right, I think I'm going to mat this and move on. Because then really all you need to do is add a little sentiment and you're done. But it matches perfectly, which is what I'm trying to go for. I want that beautiful, perfect color on color, monotone look. That's what I'm going for. Nobody needs to know that I sanded the backside and I chose not to use it. Let's get my double stick tape off. There we go. Fold in and fold in. And my double stick tape. There we go. Mat it really close. There we go. And trim it out. One. and 2. Done. Now it's a perfect mat for my card base. And it's the exact color. And all I have to do is add a sentiment. Super easy peasy, right? So for every one that I cut, I get 2 that will coordinate directly with those card bases. Love this embossing folder. Love the whole set. Wait till you see the samples. Finished samples are rock star. Line it up. Mat it down. And I'm good to go. And that's just with sanding. But what if I wanted to take it a step further? Well, I can bring over my oh so happy luster wax from Sizzix. Luster wax is a true wax-based product. It will work on wood, it will work on metal, it will work on glass. It goes on like a dream. I do still have a few, not many. I want to say less than probably 20 of the sets from Studio Light. We did these Studio Light packs. Here. I opened this one. Oh wait, they're right here. There we go, where you get 3 of the daubers and you get 6 of the roundy heads, but then a whole another 9 of the sponge heads with the roundy, and we sell them as a bundle. That's the only way we sell them. And when they're gone, well, we'll have to order more. It'll take a while to get in more. I'm taking some of my luster wax, putting it right on my little sponge head. And luster wax is not it's not a water-based product, so when it goes down, it does become permanent. And I can go right over the top, and I am using my yellow. So I have yellow card bases, I have yellow luster wax, not gold. The gold luster wax is beautiful, but it really is a true gold, while this is definitely has a yellow tint to it. It is yellow. So when I got to choose the colors of the card bases, when we finally said, yes, 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 Stacy, you can have them, well, I thought about the luster wax, which I picked my favorite colors too. I love the jewel tones. And I can just rub right over the top. And how quick does it dry? Like instantaneous. This does not take long to dry. But it does not take long to dry. We're dry. It's not like a typical paste. A water-based paste is going to take time to dry because the water has to evaporate out of it. Now, there's nothing wrong with a water-based paste. You just have to know that it's going to take a little time to dry because it has to have that water evaporate out of it. And see, it just is perfect. Oh, perfect. Yay. Okay, let's do a purple. I'm going to mat that in just a minute. Let's do the teal. The teal is up next. So I've got my little teal Studio Light dauber. I've got my teal luster wax. Pull up some of that color. And go right over the top of it. And everything coordinates. Yes, I'm mildly pleased with myself. There is always a thought process going on in my head. Always, I'm always thinking about, well, if this can go with that, what can we do with here? And gosh, if I had that, I would really love to have this. And when the luster wax came through, I love the colors, but I needed the cards and envelopes, so then we had to go back and talk to Sizzix, would ya, could ya? And it's that beautiful tone on tone is what it is. It's not loud, it's not crazy wild, it's very elegant and very sophisticated because it's this tone on tone. It's beautiful. And it's not screaming at you. It's saying, hello, I'm a little too cool for school, so I'm just gonna walk in here and I know I look good. I'm the little black dress that walked into the banquet, and I don't need to say anything because I am understated and elegant and fabulous, and everybody knows it. That's what these are. They're beautiful. Okay, let's do the purple. Woohoo! Got my purple luster wax. Hello, purple. And right over the top. And because I'm using a purple base, it's making that purple even a richer purple. It's not just going to a silver, it's holding that color. Hello, purple. Now, how many of you already own this luster wax? Ha 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 ha. How many of you already have it in your crafty arsenal? So the cards and this embossing folder, it is a winner chicken dinner. Oh. Right? Okay, make my heart happy. Let's throw the, here it is. I need my card top. Let's throw this one through one more time just so I can do the magenta as well. Make my heart happy. Bring over my big shot. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Put it down. Send it through. While I'm here, let's do one more yellow. Because yellow's my jam. It's the happy color. Oh, chomp, 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 Stacy. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I don't know why I like it that way. It's just easier for me. You may find that it's easier doing it with the score at the top. The pressure isn't going to change. You can see it's rolling through easy peasy. Okay. So let's take the magenta, because I haven't done that one yet. I just did that one sanding it. Now let's take it and let's wahaha use our luster wax. So anywhere there's white, the luster wax is just covering it right up where that white might have poked through from going through a 3D embossing folder. so pretty. The purple with the purple, the teal with the teal, the yellow with the yellow. Uh-huh, you got it. But I brought this one, I did a second yellow just in case. And I'm just gonna see what the yellow looks like on the back side. Because this is a whole different look. Add my luster wax in. And you have options. And it's dry. So, do we like this one? That looks pretty good, right? Or do we like this one? It's the same folder. Ha! Yay! Let's mat it. And see what we get. I'm gonna mat both sides. That way you get to see them both. I need to cut it down just a little bit so I can mat it. Okay, bring over my card and let's see. A little bit off. I think that'll give me enough to put some black around it. Oh, plenty. So let's tape it on down. Probably took off a little more than I needed to, but that's okay. I think it'll fit this way. Oh, it will. Look at that. Yay! So I'm just freehanding. I know you guys would use a trimmer. And I'm just trying to be close. And then I can mat it on. And then I'm going to do the other one so you see both sides. Now we have a train going by. Can you hear that? If it's not the fire trucks, it's the trains. Perfect. That's close. I got to cut right there, but we're close. And today, close counts. So then you can see both sides. Now, all I've used is the embossing folder. Can you imagine what you can do once you add in the rest of the items in this $19.99 bundle? And you may already have luster wax in your crafty arsenal. It is different than a paste because it is not water soluble. So it goes permanent, it dries super fast, and is great to use on ceramics and 3D printing and wood and plastic and paper and it just keeps going because of the type of product it is. Nothing wrong with water soluble, it's just a different product. Okay, so I trimmed this out a little bit. And now we're able to see the two different sides of one embossing folder. I could even put it on. Look at how pretty it is. Oh, that's beautiful. We're going there. These colors were meant to work together. The colors of the luster wax were meant to work together. There was intent behind what I did. Sometimes the intent isn't readily understandable. But then once it all comes together, there's definitely an aha moment, generally from the manufacturer. Okay, so let's put this one here. Make sure I'm opening it up on the right side. No, see, good thing. Wow, beautiful, right? But I still have this one. Let's not mat it against the yellow. Let's mat it against the pink. Oh, looks beautiful against the purple. Let's go against the purple. So this is the back side of the embossing folder. Done with the yellow card base as my mat. I cut one card base to be able to make two cards. And fold up. And fold up. Make sure my card's going in the right direction. And down. So now I've got front side luster waxed with the yellow, back side luster waxed with the yellow, just sanded, and then luster waxed with their respective colors. Put on a sentiment, call it done. Yay, that is what you're going to get for $19.99. I didn't even play with the floral dies. I didn't play with the alphabets, and I didn't play with the frames that give you a frame and a solid, a frame and a solid, a frame and a solid. And when I mean a frame, it literally cuts the frame along with our amazing 3D embossing folder. This is the $19.99 bundle. We only have so many to go around. It is worth every penny of the $19.99 because it normally retails for $92.96. And then I added in the luster wax, and I added in our card bases. So yellow, purple, teal, and hot pink. 10 envelopes, 10 cards. I showed you how to snip them down so that you can use them as the most perfect mats because they all play well together. Love, love, love. All right, let me show you some samples. So don't forget, we've got the blending tools on sale. Card bases on sale for $3.99, or you can do the I Want It All and just get all 4 of them. Let's play with some samples. So first things first, I have the storyboards. So I've got that's done on opulent paper. Done on opulent paper. Can you luster wax over the top of opulent paper? Oh, you bet you can. It's a wax-based product. It's going to dry on something that's non-porous. Easy peasy. We've got the letters, all the alphabet. I have got everything that comes with that floral set. That can be for Christmas. It can be for spring, summer, winter, fall. Gives you the leaves to do everything with, and the flowers are very nondescript, so they can be anything you want, depending on the colors. And then I have the storyboards so here's the frame, here's the solid, here's the frame, here's the solid, here's the frame, here's the solid. Circle, frame. Frame, solid, frame, solid. That one set gives you all of these pieces. Really, really nice. And then let's look at some samples. So I have got Hello Spring. Look at, isn't that beautiful? Look how sweet that is. And who did this one? Oh, I'm not sure. And Hello. This one's by Kelly Perez. Hello, Kelly. Love this one. This one, they were using the embossing folders, they were inking, they used the frames, they used the florals. And the words. Look, there's a little bit of everything in this one. This one's by Zelda. Love this, Zelda. Love how you cut the window out. She used the frames, she used everything, the embossing folder. Love that, Zelda. Love, love, love. Thank you. Look at how cute is this. Just take a piece, just cut your strips, take a piece of double stick, lay your strips down, trim them out, and then the words, thank you. Cut with the font that we have for you today. This one's darling. I don't know who did this one. It's so cute. You didn't sign your name. I don't know, I don't know who it is. And here we have inking, and this is using the back side of the embossing folder. Hello, backside, right? Yummy. And this one's also by Zelda. Yes, I see you use the debossed side just like I did. Girls think alike. Look at us. Great minds, Zelda, you and me. Here I've got the front side of the embossing folder. The little swigs. Oh, this one's also by Zelda. Zelda, you are a busy girl. Here I've got Summer Lovin'. Love that. Wait a minute. So Summer Lovin', I want to say had me a splash. So here we have spring. Here we have summer. I'm going to wait and see if we end up with a fall and winter. I'm going to keep these close at hand. I've got another one by Zelda using the font and then just a few of the little sprigs from that floral. That red is just a great pop of color. Zelda, did you do all of these? No, it's you and Kelly. I love them. Zelda here, she did a white on white on white, so she's got some of the frames built in for that tone on tone on tone, and then bam, that pop of color. Here we've got Kelly with the font, a piece of the embossing folder, and then all of the florals. So those florals don't have to be anything, but they can be everything. You're not predetermined on what these florals have to be. You make your decision what you need. You use them when you need them. Christmas, these could have been fabulous for Christmas. She used them just in very bright and happy and fun colors. I love that, Kelly, and I love how you just used a portion of that embossing folder. Ooh, this is shabby chic. Zelda, love the shabby chic tag. Very pretty, and she's got vellums going on in here with that floral. She's got the embossing folder happening where she used it almost like a letterpress. Really pretty, so shabby chic. Oh, wait, I've got winter. Hello, winter. See, look at the colors. Now you've got a winter card. So far I've got spring, summer, winter, same set, different colors. This is perfect. Still don't know who made them. I'm gonna look every time looking for who made them. And then I have got another from Zelda again, using that big frame. Kelly Perez, love this. So here Kelly used the gold luster wax where I was using the yellow luster wax, and there is a definite difference between the yellow and the gold. Do not be mistaken. Here she's done the sprigs, the I love you. Aw, be happy. Okay, I will. I will be happy. You've got the sprigs, a little label, the embossing folder. Pretty. But I don't know who made it. I would have, there's got to be. Did I miss a fall? Wouldn't there be a fall here somewhere? If I was a, wait, fall blessings. I feel so much better now. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Same card layout, just changed the colors. Love this. Bam. Who did this? There's no names. I want to give credit where credit is due. Love this. Somebody's going to have to tell me who did these because they're amazing. Well done. Then I have a fabulous little, ooh, look at that. Beautiful. So this is a fold-along card. So pretty. And then the last one I have is, oh, okay, so here, all Christmas. So we took those flowers and instead of doing summer, and instead of doing fall, and instead of doing spring, it's all about Christmas with those florals and those sprigs. Open it up. Wow. I'm thinking, is this an Eileen Hall die? I don't know, but this is pretty magnificent. Hello, gorgeous. All of these came out of a $20 set. Not $20 for one. No, no, no. $20 for all of it. But only while supplies last. That's only while we've got them. That's as long as you can get them. You saw the frames in those samples. You saw these used a million different ways. You saw the embossing folders in almost all of them. And then the font set. So I am in love with everything here. I think they all are just magical. And I hope you agree, and I hope that you find that $20 at Scrapbooking Made Simple, it can go a really, really long way. So let me tilt on up. And let me say, hey everybody, it was good to see you today. It is Happy Monday, right? Anytime we have a Make It Monday on a Monday, it's a woot woot, woot woot, woot woot. So if you saw something you loved, if you love that $20 bundle, don't miss out. When they're gone, and they won't be back. So take advantage while you can. And I will be sure to add in the luster wax and the card bases and the sanding block and what we have left of the little tools from Studio Light. All right, you guys, it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. I will see you on Tuesday, tomorrow, for our next Take Two Tuesday event featuring Sizzix, Jacquard, and Couture Creations, the Stacy Park brand of all. Until then, bye everybody. It was a great Monday. Good to see you guys. Toodles.